ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Makayla Loves Gymnastics. How are you guys doing? This is my solo recap of NCAA 2023 Week 1. My Super Sweet 16 Session 4, because let's be honest, Session 3 was cute, but I really don't even remember what happened in Session 3. So, Session 4, we had UCLA, we had Auburn, we had Michigan, and we had OU. And this was the competition that made me re-excited for this NCAA season because I've been telling y'all I have not been that stoked for this NCAA season. I just don't know why. Just nothing really was catching my attention until tonight. And what caught my attention was UCLA and their floor exercise rotation. My God, if they could put those floor routines together, we could see a team to get like 4 or 5 tens on floor exercise. Like, if they could put those routines together, their choreography is amazing. Um, the combination of Mars, Jordan, Shea as their anchors on floor is incredible. Like that, those three routines could be on the world championships. Those three routines, the choreography on those three routines is really top tier. Is really special. Is especially Shea Campbell's routine, but Mars' routine. I thought her freshman Vogue routine was great, but this one is even better. It just is. It's Mars serve, Mars serve. But like I told y'all, exactly, Nisha, let's not get too excited because they have to do beam. So then they went to beam and it all kind of fell apart. But it's okay because I feel like it's the first competition, and with UCLA, UCLA and Florida, both of those two teams, if they start off really strong, they can't hold on to that momentum throughout the entire season. They have to start off kind of shaky and then fight their way up. That's the UCLA way. That's the Florida way. But UCLA did amazing on floor. They did really good on vault. Their bar lineup is strong. But like I said, floor and bars are their best events. It's always vault and beam. That's always the two events that you have to be really terrified for UCLA. I really like this new head coach. I wasn't sure how she was going to do, but she seems to be the thing that has fixed that program. And that's incredible how a good coach can change things in like few months. But Jordan Childs looked amazing. She came in second place to Suni and all around. Her and Jordan Bowers tied for second. Um, I just wish, even if Jordan watered down to a double tuck, I just wish she would do something a little bit easier as her being dismount. But I understand why she wants to keep the double pipe. She's trying to learn how to stick the double pipe for elite. It had to make the double pipe easy so she could go back to her full end. I understand. It's just that dismount is too risky for NCAA. Like it just is. Like um I'm happy and I'm surprised that she's doing three pass floor. I'm happy and surprised that she's doing a 3 pass floor routine on floor Jordan Childs. Shea Campbell looked freaking amazing. I can't understand why she scored a 9.6 on beam. Did she miss a connection or something? Somebody let me know. I just can't understand. Yeah, Emily Lee also looked good. Now, I do not agree with Lori Hernandez that she's the new Kyla Ross. She's given me very so much um Felicia Fish Tees, you know that Felicia Tees. Um, I think she's that girl for that team. Um, I'm surprised Jordan isn't doing her damn polka paeva vault instead of her Chinko double twist. She actually stitched her polka paeva vault in Elite, so I don't understand why her Suni, like that's why Leanne does the polka paeva vault because it's easier to stick than that Chinko double twist. Um, so then we go to Beam. Now Beam was I don't under well, they were kind of scoring everybody kind of tough on Beam, everybody but OU. So OU, okay, look, I know we don't like OU as a team. It's just because it's just so unseasoned, like somebody says. I completely agree with that, but we're not gonna take away from them bar routines. Them bar routines are spectacular. Them vaults are spectacular. Like they have 10.0 vaults already. Like now, their fluorescence routines, I could take them or leave them. Their beam routines, I could take them or leave them. But they hit. They had no errors, no major errors. They deserve to win this competition. I think their scores were a smidget, a smidget bit too high. I think some of their 995s could have just been regular 99s. I think some of their 99s could have been 9875s, but just a smidget too smidget. Like OU clearly was the best team here. Clearly. I don't think Michigan is that far behind. I feel the same, but see, this is the thing. I like OU way more than I like Michigan. The way y'all feel about OU is the way I feel about Michigan. Michigan is just, and they have a lot of black gymnasts too. So it's just unseasoned to me. It's just not exciting. But I'm not going to take away from them. They started off rocky on beam, but once they got to floor, they turned up. They turned all the way up, and they did that. They deserve to come in second place in that competition. Um, they have a really good bar lineup too. Um, trying to think of what else. So then we go to the thing with Michigan and their fluorescence routines. Like, I think everybody should stop doing Beyonce's routines because you just can't dance it the way Shay Campbell dance it. And seeing Shay Campbell do her Beyonce routine makes every other Beyonce routine look stiff and dull, and y'all should stop. Like it is what it is. Even in Elite, Shay Campbell shuts that Beyonce routine down. Like I hope that she can compete for Jamaica so we could possibly see that routine on the world stage because that routine is just that good to me, in my opinion. It is probably one of my favorite pieces of gymnastics I've ever seen. That's how beautiful I think that routine is. That's the way her movements, her choreography is one of my favorite pieces of gymnastics ever. Michigan shows great fight. That was good to see. That's what LSU lacks. It's frustrating to me. I'm sorry, LSU. I used to be an LSU fan, but I'm off that LSU train. As long as that girl is on that team for the next 2 years, y'all can find somebody else to cheer for y'all. It won't be me. Um, what else happened? So then Auburn happened. See, this competition really shows the thing with Auburn, right? Auburn has two superstars on their team, Sunisa Lee and Duran. And they have some girls who can hit at some points in time, but their starting scores, they're going to start from a 9.6 or 9.7. and then work their way up to SUNY and Darion scores. So, I mean, they're always going to be working their way up a hole. Their starter girls have to step their pussies up. They have to be starting. Their starting scores. They have to be starting getting scores. Like their first two gymnasts have to be getting like 9.8, 9.825 to be competitive this season. Um, I know they was really, 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 really hoping that Olivia Grievous would have been there because then that would have been a third girl for them. But she's hurt for now. Hopefully she um I feel the same way about OSU, Oregon State. Like y'all have one girl who should be getting those type of scores. Those other routines should not be getting those type of scores. At least with Auburn, they have two girls who should be getting those type of scores. But they're very so much 9.7, 9.8. The other girls. The other girls really have to step their pussies up if they want to make a run like they did last year. Story. Now, SUNY's perfect 10 on balance beam was a perfect 10. That's not going to be argued. I can't I make this. I don't feel like Trinity's 10 was a 10, but I absolutely feel like SUNY's 10 was a 10. Like, I don't feel like SUNY could ever do that beam routine better. And that routine lets me know, almost kind of lets me know what she planning on doing for Elite. She's probably planning on doing a triple wolf turn, her combo series, some combinations, maybe some ring leads. You know, SUNY's future looks bright. SUNY's future looks real bright. Um, Nora Flatley looks really good too over there at Arkansas. Yeah, she looks really good over there at Arkansas. I wish she would have did her entire NCAA career at Arkansas because for whatever reason she just seems so much happier there. So that's good to see. Um, Other than that, that was all that I can really think of that happened. It was a very exciting competition. I think out of those teams that were there, I think two of those teams, out of every team that was at the Super Sweet 16 competition, I think three of those teams are possibly going to make it to this final four on the floor. I think it's going to be OU, Florida, possibly Michigan, and I'm going to say UCLA. I mean LSU, LSU. I'm sorry, LSU. I think LSU is a stronger team than UCLA. The only person that oh, excuse me, I almost choked. The only person from yeah, that's what it's really gonna matter seeding because theoretically they could make one regionals where only two of those teams make it to nationals because all those teams could go be in the same regional. So in theory, only two of them can make it past. So it's possible. It's absolutely possible. Um, I think when OU goes to the SEC, I think we're gonna finally get some seasoning from their team because they're gonna have to do better for routines because the SEC really strives on artistry, and their style of artistry doesn't work in the SCC. Um, and it's really good that UCLA are doing 3 pass flow routines. Are they doing the hardest 3 passes? No, but they're still doing 3 pass flow routines. It just is so much more visually appealing than a 2 pass flow routine. And for those who don't know, We Love Gymnastics is the only podcast featuring 2 people of color in the LGBTQ space. We're partially 420 friendly. We're unique. We're special. Dope. But with that being said, everybody, that's my little recap of what happened last night. Um, Me and Addicts are gonna come back later on. Hold on, did Arkansas or Denver compete this weekend? Arkansas did. Denver, I'm not sure. I don't know. But Arkansas, yeah, Arkansas had their own. Yeah, North Flatley did good. Addicts streamed it. It's on the Twitch. It's on the Twitter. It's on Facebook. So yeah, it's on number one Gym Fan already have it up on YouTube. So with that being said, you guys, I love you guys. See you later on this afternoon with messy teas and more fits gymnastics drama updates. Bye everybody.